Day three.
Uphill.
Uphill, of course, since
I
we
mean,
are climbing a Swiss mountain.
Yeah. I don't know how you climb and climb and climb and climb. You think that what goes up must come down. No, it doesn't. It just keeps going up.
Yeah, when you're going up a mountain, it just keeps going up.
So we had like the first section was through the woods. It was really pretty. Then we reached this section that was like canyoning without a river.
Yeah, it was over rocks.
We were rock climbing for hours, it seemed. And that was kind of how the day went. It was kind of divided in those two things.
Right.
We never really found any place to eat.
We did find the lovely little chapel that day.
Oh, that's right. I did post a picture of that on Facebook. Yeah, that was nice. I took a little nap.
Yeah, we talked to some very nice people.
We did.
Who were very concerned because our book told us that we were going to go all the way to the Grand St. Bernard.
The main pass, the summit.
And they were very concerned that we thought we could get that far. And we didn't know what they were talking about because our book said, of course, that we could do this. And
right, yeah, because the book, don't use the book. The book said this is what we needed to get to the pass. And so we had committed that that's what we were going to do.
Yeah.
And then we reached the bouldering section and got way behind. And then we met up with them again, right? And
their path went left and ours went right because we were going to bypass all of the little towns.
Right. Well, before that, when we ran into them, we thought we were supposed to go across this, waterfall. Really. Right. And so
it was an overflow.
It was an overflow, right? And so the guy was waiting for us to get there because he and his, we don't really know what she was.
A traveling partner, even though he did have a wife, so we didn't quite understand what that meant, but it didn't really matter. But he was waiting for us to help him raise this levee thing to let water out so we could get across this walkway, of which we thought was a walkway. Right.
Of which we did. He and I raised it. Should have figured out that it was like concreted together. And it took quite some effort for us to get it. But we did it. We got across and then realized that wasn't where we were supposed to go.
Although other people had gone that way.
Right. And I think if we would have actually bushwhacked up from there, we probably would have been better off. But we turned around. We actually found the path, which was, oh my God. Steep. Crazy. It was long, steep. And then we get up there.
It was muddy and slippery.
Muddy, yeah. All of those terrible things. And then no sign.
Yep.
No sign at the top. And they waited at the bottom because they were pretty tired at that point. So we kind of left them there. And, and then we went got to the fork, and then everything said to go left. And now, we figured this out a little bit later than this, that there are basically like 6 different paths at a minimum. Because there's all kinds of other different ways. There's a red and white one, a Via Francigena one. These are paths that are marked, right? There's a blue and white one.
The CCO Via
something. There's a red and white Roma one.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, we had reached the place where there is the Napoleon, the 6-day Napoleon.
Oh, that's right. Because there was a whole Napoleon thing that was going on, right? There was like this trek of where Napoleon went. That's right. That's true.
Yeah, 6 days of the Napoleon campaign.
Then you have the traditional or the original route that I don't know what it was marked back there. Here in Italy, it's brown and white. I don't even remember what it was there. And then you have...
It was the diamonds, the yellow diamonds.
Oh, that's right, the yellow diamonds. And then you have these just random other ones that in the book, again, the book, talked about, there's all these people that think they have a better path. And so they marked them with other things, like markings on trees or paintings on trees or whatever.
But there was blue dots.
Blue dots, yeah, there were blue dots for a long time. We never figured out what the blue dots were for.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, everybody else turned left at this point. We learned later because there was a couple of people that we were with, and we saw another guy, but we went right because the book told us to go right, and that's where we found a little chapel, which was really nice. So we had a little snack, and I took a little nap, and we ran into the whole time planning, I kept reading avalanche. And there's a lot of snow, so I assumed that meant snow, but it really, I think, means landslides, that they have tons of landslides. So we ran into a landslide and a detour. And of course, true to form of all the markings here, there is a big sign that says detour, and then there's one more sign, and then nothing. Then you have no idea where you're going.
And we were in an area, it was a fitness trail thing, and there were several different running paths, and we couldn't figure out where to go.
Yeah.
So we looked across this field and saw a road.
Like a highway.
So we decided our best bet at that point was to strike out across the field and make our way to the road. And by the way, there were cows in this field.
Yeah, there was a lot of they poop a lot
everywhere.
That's true. There's a lot of cow poop in that field.
Yes.
So we did. We bushwhacked to the road and then found the detour.
Yes.
Still can't figure out how that detour got from where we were to where we got to. No idea. Got to the top and got to the road, saw the sign for the town, because we knew we were only, maybe a couple kilometers from ending the day, so it couldn't be that far past where the
where the traditional people were going to end the day.
Right.
Everyone else was going to end that day at Bourg-Saint Pierre.
Right.
And
we were supposed to go on. And we realized at that point we're not going on
to do it.
And well, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. We never would have
made it. Thank God. Yeah, we'd still be out there somewhere. Yeah,
they'd have found us the next day.
Maybe.
Maybe if we were lucky.
So I call home, right? And I'm like, I asked Gloria, ask her to look. If anybody knows what I'm talking about the dots, I wanted her to overlay the dots on where we were to tell me, were we going the right direction for the town? Because there was no signage, of course, and we didn't know. And so all kind of hell broke loose at home, of which people probably know what that is by now. And so we had a major drama going on there, and we were kind of lost. And so it took a lot of time to call Mary Lise and get Mary Lise to go over there and get the home situation taken care of as we're baking and walking down an interstate, really, because I'm like, I'm not leaving the interstate. We don't know where we're going.
Right.
And let me tell you, we found a hotel sign and we beelined it to the hotel.
Turned a corner and there it was. Oh my God, sent from heaven.
That's right.